Digging up sand and soil and then using it to build up and extend land is a practice known as dredge and fill. And it's been highly regulated here in Florida since the 1970s. But now a developer wants permission to fill in, look at your map here, fill in 3 acres of a lagoon. This is located in Rocky Point, the northern edge of Rocky Point, on the Tampa side of the Courtney Campbell Causeway. Catherine Hawley's live there tonight. So what does this developer plan to do with this?
Well, Mark, I'm not sure if you can see behind me, but there is a 9-acre basin back there, and he wants to fill in a third of it to build 16 townhomes. It's a controversial project, but the Planning Commission gave it the green light last week. People who live and work in Rocky Point enjoy the location because of its convenience, as well as quick access to the water.
It's beautiful. People are kayaking all the time on the water. Bike riding, rollerblading. We're close to the Courtney Campbell Causeway, so it's a really nice place to exercise and just walk around.
Right next to Scarborough Park is a nearly 9-acre basin. The owner wants to fill in part of the water to create 3 acres of additional land, then plans to build 16 waterfront homes complete with private docks. Last week, the Hillsborough County City-County Planning Commission found the project consistent with Tampa's comprehensive land use plan.
I was shocked because I just couldn't believe that anybody would even propose it in this day and age. I mean, this was decades ago when that stopped. We shouldn't be going backwards like this.
Tom Reese is an environmental scientist. He says dredging and filling was stopped because the practice was destroying the environment. In fact, the state spends millions of dollars restoring areas that were filled in back to open water and wetlands.
A lot of this dredge and fill material was just done right over seagrass beds, right over habitat for animals and fish.
As for this man-made lagoon, an environmental consultant found no evidence of seagrass and says a retention pond would actually help clean polluted stormwater before reaching the bay. Still, the area sits in a high-hazard coastal zone, putting the proposed homes at risk for sea level rise and storm surge.
The main issue is precedent setting. We should not be filling the bay. We should actually be retreating from the bay to prepare ourselves for changes in the future.
And even though the Planning Commission did approve the project, it is still very far from being a done deal. The plans go before Tampa City Council next month, and it would still even need permits as well as the okay from several government agencies. Mark?
Catherine Hawley with us tonight. It's a new one for a lot of us here since the 70s for sure. Catherine, thanks very much.